Champ, you're on the same side of the street, Dev.
Haney reacts to Shakur Stevenson's most recent call out. As we know, Devin Haney got a fight coming up with Ryan Garcia. And as you can see here on the screen, Ryan Garcia is supposed to be cutting weight, but it looked like he's doing anything but cutting weight. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Silver-Haired Demon, a.k.a. I could just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
Get the lights up.
Check it out, man.
Man, the average person don't know nobody.
You ate all of them. Oh man, oh you're cutting.
And then he got to get offline and create some in real life offline to really make people aware. Saying it online is cool, but you got to get out here in the public and start doing things out in the
You said they froze your live. How do you know?
That's insane.
Oh, they do this to me all the time.
Oh yeah, I gotta go piss. Man, the average person.
So as you can see here, Ryan Garcia is supposed to be cutting weight, preparing for Devin Haney. He's eating potato chips with Aiden Ross and Charleston White. He's doing anything but focusing on that fight. And Devin Haney says things like the work will speak for itself. You know, Devin Haney is really preparing for this fight. He said some people good, just not ain't good enough. I create perfection. You know, and yeah, they says if Dev gives by Ryan and Tio, we're gonna have the conversation about pound for pound number one. Then he said they will find every reason not to. But Ryan first, once I beat him, if Tio wants to unify, I would gladly entertain that fight if the numbers make sense. I don't like this number makes sense thing, right? I think that fight makes sense. I think the numbers make sense. I think if Devin wins that fight against Ryan Garcia, he'll be the A side and everything else, right? So, I don't know, man. Shakur Stevenson has some things to say. And yeah, man, he's back getting active. He's back getting active. He's chasing greatness, right? And yeah, Shakur Stevenson, I guess Frank Martin also reacts to some things that Shakur Stevenson said about him. And Frank Martin, as we know, got a fight coming up with Gervonta Tank Davis on Juneteenth. Should be a stacked card. We're going to talk about that relatively soon. But Frank Martin, let's see what he had to say in regards to Shakur Stevenson.
Is there anybody outside of this that you feel like before shit is said and done, I want that? Like, we got to see each other. We got to do that. Like, is there anybody that feels like that to you?
Definitely gotta, me and Shakur gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go. We got some belts on the line. We gotta go. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Is it? I don't say animosity, but because of how the whole Shakur shit played out, do you feel like it's like a little like chip on your shoulder with that?
Like, he disrespected. He disrespected me.
So he feel like Shakur disrespected him
because he know. Like far as he talking about certain DMs and all that shit when it came to the fight. Like I kept it G. I said, y'all pay me this, and we can get the fans what they want. You know what I mean? He went on waxing, calling me bitches and all that. Like, bro, that's disrespectful, bro. So
So he said Shakur Stevenson got to see him. But first, Frank Martin got to get past Gervonta Tank Davis, right? And Shakur Stevenson reacts to this video. He says, even though he had an opportunity to shoot hands with me already, I'll let him spin the block. I ain't tripping, right? And yeah, man, Shakur Stevenson seems to be fired up to make a statement in the sport of boxing. He says, my fault. Let me not make Lil Bruh famous. I remember what I did to you little ninjas. Can't talk boxing with me, none of you ninjas, right? And Shakur Stevenson says, July 6th, I'm back, and they woke a monster up. I'm the best fighter in the sport. Take it how you want it. Everyone gets punished from here on out. So Shakur Stevenson said he's going to be punishing people from here on out. Then he says 3 hours ago from me making this video, he says, I had no discipline for the first half of my career and done a lot of amazing things off of being talented. We are now entering the second stage of my career where I dedicate my life to this like I've been supposed to. July 6th will be a movie, #chasing greatness. So July 6th, I'm assuming he's going to be fighting William Zepeda. Should be a pretty interesting fight to say the least, right? But Devin and Dream Haney reacts to Shakur Stevenson calling him out. And yeah, Devin Haney says this. He says, Shakur, he says a lot, but he don't fight nobody. We don't see him fight nobody. We ain't seen it. He calls everybody's name out. He was just calling my name to fight me. This was the day before yesterday. And then today, seeing him, he's fighting June or whatever he's fighting. And he got an opponent already. He's fighting a guy, Zarud Abrudev. What? Wait a minute. He's fighting a guy, Zarud Abdullayev. What? I'm thinking Shakur's fighting William Zepeda. Hey, great. Hey, sorry if I'm wrong there. I thought that was a fight that was going to be happening. So if he's fighting a dude named Zarud Abdullayev on July 6th, that's not something fans are really looking forward to. Then he says, the guy I already beat. Oh, shit. So he's going backwards. If he was serious and he was really hurt in the fight with De Los Santos, then why don't just he go back and rematch him and prove all the non-believers and haters, right? And this is something that I said, man. I said that Shakur Stevenson go ahead and rematch Edwin De Los Santos, you know, and for good reason. This is the reason why I said this stuff. There's a reason why Bushido said the things that he say. I feel like Shakur needs to rematch that guy without a shadow of a doubt. And he has to see Frank Martin, and he definitely has to see Devin the Dream Haney somewhere down the line. Those are certain guys that I got to see Shakur Stevenson fight. But if Shakur Stevenson, is he really pump faking? Right? You know, Devin Haney says he calls this guy out, he calls that guy out, but he ain't fighting nobody. He's fighting a guy that I already fought already. So he's going backwards, right? Devin Haney's be really dismissive of Shakur Stevenson in my mind. It's a fan of both guys. But when it comes to Shakur, Devin is very careful on saying anything that can really open a doorway for a fight. You know, Devin and Bill's moniker, I think they got it from me, but they say everything but let's fight. I think when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, it's everything but let's fight. Bill Haney is extremely dismissive of Shakur Stevenson. It's like they don't want to go anywhere near him. And that's just me being honest. I'm a fan of both dudes, but I just pay attention to what they be saying in the boxing streets. And when it comes to Shakur, it seemed like the energy is very, very different. But yeah, man, I don't know. Shakur Stevenson got a fight coming up. I thought it was against William Zepeda. I'm not quite sure who he's fighting, but according to Devin the Dream Haney, he's fighting Zarud Abdullayev, a guy that Devin Haney fought already. So, in my opinion, that's not really a good move. At the very least, he should be fighting. I think Raymond Murataya got a fight coming up. So, I'm not sure who Shakur's going to fight, man. You know, if he's not going to fight a guy like William Zepeda, Devin Haney's not going to be on the table anytime soon, then who you can really go fight that fans really care about? Because I think at this point, fans want to see Shakur Stevenson in the ring fighting somebody that the people actually care about. But yeah, man, tell me what you guys think. I mean, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney says Shakur Stevenson fights nobody, right? And if you really want to prove yourself, why don't you go back and fight Edwin De Los Santos? Is Devin Haney energy different when it comes to Shakur Stevenson? Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, hide your boy. Peace out.